Went to a date with this girl. She was one of those girls who believes in superstition. You know what I mean? Like we're like walking past a fountain, and she dropped a coin. She was like, she dropped a coin, and she made a wish. She's like, I made a wish. I'm like, what did you wish for? She's like, I can't tell you. If I tell you, it's not gonna come true. I was like, all right. And then I threw a coin, and I made a wish, you know. And she's like, what did you wish for? I was like, I wish that we get a second date. And she's like, you're not supposed to tell me. I'm like, exactly. I'm from Bangladesh. Is anyone from Bangladesh? That's what I thought. I moved here to study, chemical engineering. You probably guessed that by now. Is anyone international student in the crowd? Make some noise. Yeah, they put them in the back. That's nice. That's good. It's hard because you have to get a visa to come to this country. You know, when I was applying for a visa, they ask you weird questions, which is fair. But they asked me this. They're like, "How long is your stay?" That's what they asked me. They're like, "How long is your stay?" Which is a good question to ask, I wish we had those questions during the 1600s when the first British guy was coming to our land. I wish we could have been like, how long is your stay? They're like 200 years. I'm like, fuck, that seems awfully long. What's the reason for your stay? They're like, don't worry about that right now. You will learn about this for a while. I was in London doing some shows, and I went to the British History Museum. I don't know if you've been. It's fun. I went there, and when you're about to go into the British History Museum, they ask you for donations. They're like, do you want to donate to the British History Museum? I think we donated. I think we have a lot of donations. You should look what's in there. I think it's all of our donation. Not today. No donations for you today. Thanks for checking, though. I grew up Muslim. Anyone else? Yeah? Where are you from?
Afghanistan.
Oh, hi. How are you? Straight from Kabul?
My parents, yeah.
Yeah. Who's this handsome devil?
He's a white boy from Ohio.
Yeah. That sounded like slander, right? He's a white guy from Ohio.
The utmost respect.
Yeah. No, you guys look so lovely, so attractive. It's beautiful. Good to see.
6% body fat.
6% body fat? I didn't need to know that, but I appreciate you telling me that. And what's his routing number for his bank? Could you also share that? That would be lovely.
I will tell you after I call Bank of America.
Yeah. Is that your bank? Bank of America, yeah. When you move to the U.S., like when I moved to the U.S. for college, I had to open a bank account, right? And Bank of America showed up on campus. And they're like, hey, we're Bank of America. I was like, here's all my money. And then I went back to my roommate in the dorm, and I was like, I opened an account with your bank. And they're like, what do you mean, my bank? I'm like, Bank of America. It's your bank. They're like, no, we have other banks. I'm like, oh my God, I was swindled. He's like, how do you know the meaning of the word swindled, but you don't know there are multiple banks in America? I was hoodwinked. Thank you. I need one guy, That's beautiful. How did you guys meet? In Ohio?
At the pool.
At the pool? Which one? She's like, at the pool. You know that one.
Labor Day weekend, Chelsea.
Chelsea. You're born and raised in New York?
Ohio.
He's from Ohio.
I'm from New York.
You moved from Afghanistan?
No, my parents.
All right, sorry. Things are dude, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this story. There was an Afghan interpreter who escaped last year when the U.S. left, right, Afghanistan. So he came because he served with the U.S. Army, right? And he moved to D.C. And a few months ago, he got shot in a random shootout in DC and died. Isn't that the saddest, but the most American way to go? He left the Taliban, and then he moved to the US, and then he got shot. That's like if you escaped your abusive husband and then got punched in a bar. You're like, I miss John. He was nice to me. So you said you're Muslim. Do you still practice?
Yeah, and I'm in between New York and DC.
No, I asked if you're, what the f*** that? I said you're Muslim. She's like, I'm in between New York and DC. It's, you know about Sunni and Shia? It's about in between DC and New York. It's a new kind. It's a new kind of Muslim. I'm starting it, yeah. We meet in Philadelphia. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for everybody. Yeah, we hang out with the Amish. It's really good. It's taking off soon. It's taking off soon. It's a cult. My mom, she went to Mecca last year. I don't know if you know this. Muslims, they go to Mecca, right? Jewish people, they go to Jerusalem, right? Christians, they go to Coachella. It's a fun time. I recommend it if you can afford it. Definitely do it, you know? But being Muslim is not edgy anymore. Are you guys okay on that side? All right, nice. Finger guns. Love that. Are they flirting with you, Red? Is that what's going on? They want your number? Yeah. That's good. White women, it's hard to keep them quiet. You gotta put them under conservatorship, you know? Or we call it Sharia law. You guys call it conservatorship. It's different. I know. It's different here. You have a different label. Same thing. Being Muslim, not edgy anymore, you know? We used to be all over TV. And no one really talks about it. It's like, I miss it. Even the TSA, they're so lenient, dude. The other day I was boarding a flight, I was taking my shoes off, and the TSA lady was like, you can keep it on. I'm like, I'm Muslim, what are you doing? You're just letting anyone in there? I don't feel safe now, you know? Like, do your job, maybe. She was a TSA lady with a hijab on, you know, which is nice to see, you know. But it's like, whenever I see like a TSA lady with a hijab on, I feel the same way whenever I see like an Asian basketball player. I'm like, how did you get in there? You know, it's not our league, but I'm glad you're playing. You know, represent the people for sure, dude. I did. You guys talked about movie night. I went to a movie night recently. I was the only non-American there, all American friends, you know. And my friends were like, we're going to watch the new 9/11 documentary. And then they looked at me and they're like, is that okay? I'm like, why would you ask me that? Why am I the only one being asked this question? I can't be the one who's like, it's not okay. I'm out. I couldn't be the only one who's also like overly excited about it, you know? I couldn't be like, hell yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, put that on. I watch it every night, dude. It's my favorite. I went to the 9/11 museum. Has anyone been?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving. It's solemn. I like it. It was nice, you know? But do you guys know that there's a gift shop? There's a 9/11 museum gift shop. Do you understand what I'm telling you guys right now? There's a gift shop at the 9/11 museum. That's the most American thing I have ever seen. We should have just told that to the Al-Qaeda, that hey, someday we're gonna create a gift shop. They're gonna be like, oh, let's not even fucking do it then. You're gonna put it on a mug? We fucking lose then. That's losing. You lost. We have mugs. There was a mug. I saw a mug. It said 9/11 on it. Who's drinking out of that cup? Who's that guy? I went to the Holocaust Museum. I've never seen a mug that says Holocaust on it. We're just putting that on a mug now? We don't have any other product to push?